Hey everyone, I feel like it's been absolutely ages since I filmed because it has been. I actually haven't filmed in about a month, and without getting into a really long boring ramble, I have just been really busy and my life isn't YouTube, my job isn't YouTube. So I have a whole other career that I am trying to pursue, which takes up a lot of my time. The past month my life has really started to get really busy with placements, mixing that with work and trying to have a social life and having lots and lots of events happen recently. So yeah, filming has been right at the back, on the back burner. But I really want to get back into it, so I'm starting off with this video, and this is actually a September and October empties video. I made the big mistake of not doing a September empties because I only had about 4 products and I thought that's not enough to do a full empties video about. I'll just wait until the end of October and add them on to what I've got from then. But now that means there is an awful lot of products, so this could be a very long video. I'll start with the big things that take up lots of room. I've got the Macadamia Natural Oil Flawless, which is a hair product that claims to cleanse, condition, refine and perfect. And it's a really strange one. Basically, it comes out of here, which is really gross, like a mousse out of there, just like any old hair mousse, but you use it instead of a shampoo and conditioner. So you use it as your shampoo stage. So I would just dampen my hair, squirt all this mousse in my hand and then just rub it right through from root to tip. You do use quite a lot of product when you do that. It says to only use like a small amount, but to me that didn't get it right through my hair, so I use quite a lot of product. And it will also condition your hair, and it's meant to mean that you don't need to use any styling products after. So it is time saving in that respect, but in the same time I felt like it took longer to use this because I had really work it through my hair with it being a mousse and then leave it on for me to feel like it actually done any like kind of conditioning properties and things. It did work in that I didn't use a separate shampoo and conditioner. My hair did feel really soft and clean afterwards, so that was good. It's meant to make your hair more manageable, shiny and soft, so when I used this I didn't use any of the like styling products and it worked really nice. However, it's really expensive for this can and I didn't use it consistently like every day. I used to use it maybe once every few weeks, just as a little treat, something different, because it does leave your hair feeling really soft because it has got the macadamia and argan oils in it. But it's a bit expensive for what it is and I won't be repurchasing it again. Because it's taken me 2 months to do this video, I have 2 cans of Batiste, a massive giant one and the regular size one. Everyone knows that I love this. If you watch these videos, you see these in every video. I've tried to use this a bit less to stop my hair getting all the build up in the top, but it just is the perfect thing for getting rid of second day grease, because I wash my hair maybe every second day or every third day if I can get away with it, just to try and make it a bit in better condition. This helps freshen it up in between those days, and the tropical scent smells like coconuts, so it's a really big bonus. I love the smell of coconuts, and yeah, just absolutely love Batiste. I've got a product from Soap and Glory here, and it's their Smoothie Star Body Milk, and I absolutely love this. It smells amazing. Like, to me it smells like toffee popcorn, like really sweet popcorn. It says it's got almond, cocoa, yogurt, oat and honey, and it's scented with almonds, oats and brown sugar, which I can totally agree with. It smells really good. It was a really nice body milk. I like these kind of pump motion ones because your product just goes down and you use all of it up really efficiently, but it's not like a tub where you stick your fingers in. You just get a nice amount when you can squirt out like this. And it's a bit thinner than a body butter, so it spreads more evenly, but I found this to be just as moisturising as like a thick body butter. I really liked it. It's the second tube of this I've used up. I might not buy it again soon because I like to have a break and try a few different things, but it is really nice and I would highly recommend it, and the scent is amazing. I have another Soap and Glory product here, and it's their Sit Tight Special Lower Body Firming Formula. And it's kind of like a body lotion, but it was kind of like a gel, like weird gels formula. Basically, I was very sceptical when I first bought it, but I thought it's worth a try, and it's meant to kind of drain all the kind of gross stuff out of your legs and make them appear firmer. It says it's got all this fantastic strange words in: detoxy boost, puff drain, all of that kind of random stuff, and it actually burns your skin. Like, it feels really strange, like it feels really hot, like kind of like deep heat. Like, and I just put it on my thighs because that's the bit that I thought I want to work it on, considering this is, I think it's about £15 ish. I didn't want to just use it all over my body. I just used it on the part where it said it was going to work, and you're meant to be able to sit down and feel it burning, and that's meant to be draining all the really gross like water tension or whatever it is that makes your legs puffy. It's meant to drain it out, and to me this didn't really do anything. I won't buy it again, and yeah, it was just a bit of a gimmick. I think I totally expected it. Don't know why I bought it, but yeah, I wouldn't buy it again. Something that is very special is my favourite purple shampoo, and that's from Provoke and their Touch of Silver range. I've tried their daily touch of silver range and that just doesn't do anything, but this is the twice a week brightening shampoo. Comes out really dark purple and you really only need to leave it on your hair, on blonde hair, for maybe 5 minutes and it really tones it, brightens it, lifts the colour so much, like to the point where I went to work and I had kind of whitey, purpley parts of my hair where it's really taken and gone a bit too far. So yeah, this is something where you could go overboard if you left it on for ages. You would have purple hair, but it really works to get rid of any brassiness, and especially I think if you bleached your hair. Mine's naturally this colour and it works really well on that, but if you actually had bleached your hair and had kind of orangey tones in it, this I think would really just kick them and give you that really nice natural milky blonde colour. So absolutely love this. It's really cheap, you can get it in Superdrug or anywhere, and I've already bought a new one. I have a shower gel here from the Body Shop and it's their Satsuma range. It was orange, the whole bottle, but obviously it's gone now. I love the Body Shop because I just find that they just make such amazing fruity scents, and I really like all of the body products, and this just smells amazing. Oh, sorry, out of breath. I had to go and answer the door at the postman there. So yeah, I'll get back into what I was saying. This just is really nice. It smells amazing. And the Body Shop online does some really good deals, and I never shop in their store because online they do like these amazing sales like all the time, or like really good offers you get through the email system, and I love it. Like this, I think I paid like £3 for this. And for the quality, I feel like you get really nice quality, and like for paying what I paid, or £3, like I would pay like £1, £2 for an average rubbishy one in Superdrug, so it's really nice to feel a bit more luxurious with Body Shop products, and yeah, absolutely love all the like fruity scented things. Next I have some skincare products that I've used up, and to my dismay I've used up some Origins products, and that really makes me sad because they're rather expensive and I love them, and it really hurts me to have to repurchase them. I have the Origins High Potency Nightamins Night Cream. This is just kind of like a sample size, which is a really generous sample size considering I think it's only a third bigger for the normal one, so I was really excited to have that. All gone obviously. It smells like oranges, it's absolutely gorgeous and really like light and fresh considering it's a night cream. It is nice and rich though on your skin. It does like kind of stay around overnight rather than just, I don't like night creams that just sink in and then you feel kind of like your skin's bare. I'd rather have a cream feel like it's like protecting my skin from the cold at night, especially as it gets into winter. I feel like my skin needs a bit more moisture overnight, and this just gives it like all that I need. It is a bit expensive, but it's just the only night cream that I use these days. I think I've gone through 2 tubs and then I've had this one, and now I'm on to another full-size tub. So yeah, absolutely love this and I can't fault it. And the eye cream I used at night alongside that is the Origins Eye Doctor night cream, which is just a very basic moisturising eye cream. It's just moisture care, there's no anti-wrinkle, there's no depuff, it's just nice moisturisation, which I feel like at my age I might be needing some kind of anti-wrinkle thing soon, but moisture is really all that you need. About 22 years old, that's all that I'm really bothered about, is keeping it nice and soft. And this was just perfect for that. These little pots look really small and they're quite expensive, but a little really goes a long way. You just use a little tiny dab and around the orbital bone, and it just really sorts that area out. Since I've used this up, I haven't actually bought another eye cream. I haven't really noticed a huge difference in the state of my skin, but I know I need to buy a new one just because prevention's better than cure, and I don't want horrible under eyes when I'm older. So yeah, I'm going to be buying another eye cream. It might not be this one. I just want to try something a bit different because I've used this for 2 years now, because a pot lasts like a whole year and I've used 2 pots. So yeah, I just want to try something different. I would definitely buy this again in the future. I absolutely love it, but yeah, just want to try something a bit different for now. I'll just get this other Origins product out of the way. It's their Modern Friction Nature's Gentle Dermabrasion, which is basically a face scrub. It's just another little sample, but these last me a while because I don't use face scrub often. I just use it every now and again when I feel like my skin's a bit like congested or a bit like dry skin bits around and about. That's when I've used this, and it is really nice. I'm not sure I buy it because like I say, I don't really reach for face scrub a lot. I'd rather use like the kind of chemical exfoliants rather than manual face scrub, but it is a really nice one. It kind of feels like porridge, that's what it feels like to me, and it smells very natural. It's nothing really gritty, it's kind of like porridgey oats kind of feeling. It's not like apricot kernels or little plastic beads or anything like that. It's just really nice and gentle and creamy on the skin. It's not like a gel, it's like a white cream, and it just feels really nourishing as well. It's nothing too stripping. Really nice, and I don't feel like it could really irritate anyone's skin, but it does leave your skin feel really soft, and I would recommend that you try it if you're after a nice face scrub. I have this really strange little product which is called Moa the Green Balm, which I don't know if you can see, but it was just a little tub, obviously nothing in it, and it just looked like Vaseline. That's all it looked like, was just kind of like Vaseline type stuff, but it was very natural balm. It had like coconut oil, and it was all just different types of really natural oils in it that made up this balm, and it was a multi-use balm, kind of like Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, but much more multi-use. You could use it for moisturisation, which I did a few times on little dry parts on my elbows and things. Ooh. Another way that I loved to use it was when you have a cold, and you know when you get redness around your nose off blowing your nose all the time, this really worked to like get rid of that and protect that area. So I would put this on like overnight when I had a cold, or if I was just in the house having like a sick day, I would just literally cover that skin with this, and it would really protect it and kind of make it heal much quicker. And that is like one of the worst parts of having a cold, I think, is how sore parts of your skin gets, and that really fixed it. My boyfriend used it for the same thing, and it fixed it with him as well, and he is a right whinge with things like that, and it just completely fixed all of that for him. And then in the end, what I've used this for is as a cleansing balm. I was just going travelling. I went for a few nights stay somewhere, and I took this with me and used it as my cleansing balm, and it worked really nicely. It's that little bit thick and didn't wash away as easy as like a typical cleansing balm should, but it was useful as that, didn't hurt your eyes or anything, and yeah, really good multi-use little pot. I don't think I'll buy it again because I don't really find I need it all the time, but it is something I'll consider having in the future, because it does have a lot more uses as well than what I've said. It has like 101 uses on the website, but yeah, really good little product. Another little sample I have is actually something I'm wearing today, and it's the Garnier Miracle Skin Cream. It's just this little tube, and it's one of those creams that starts off white when you tip it out, and then when you rub it in your skin it kind of turns skin coloured. I'm not sure all this miracle cream stuff is really just a gimmick, but it doesn't really do anything special for my skin. It just kind of moisturises and turns a bit skin coloured, which on days like today is really great. When I'm not leaving the house, I don't want to put a full foundation on, but I like a little bit of coverage just in case like there I have to speak to the postman. I don't want to look like a total wreck. This is nice for that kind of thing. As you can see, my skin looks alright today, and it's all I've got on, and a little bit of powder and mattify for the camera. But other than that, that's all I'm wearing, and I do find that it does give a little tiny bit of coverage, just what you might need. Some people might not usually wear foundation and find this is all they need on a day-to-day basis, and it's kind of like 2 in 1. Like you get your moisturiser and a little bit of coverage as well, so it's really good for that, and it's actually really nice colour. Like it's not too orange. Like products like this are normally like really like orange. Like I used to love Origins Vitasing, and I do still love that in the summer, but I find it's a little bit too tanned for me for winter months, but this is alright. So yeah, if it can fit my needs for my skin, if you have pale skin, it should work for you too. Now on to makeup bits, I have another little sample here, and it's the Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow primer portion, which just came with the Naked 3 palette, like 4 little primer portions, and I've been working my way through them. Eden was the sparkly one, and I wouldn't buy this again purely because of it being sparkly, and that is the reason that I wouldn't buy it again. It's just like, if I want to use a primer, I just want it to prime. I don't want it to look anything special. I just want it to prime, and then I do what I want with my eyeshadows afterwards. And I loved the staying power of it. It did help my eyeshadows shine through and stay really nicely, but I just find the sparkly aspect of it was just a bit like needless, and I would just buy the regular one that was just like see-through, and then you just do whatever colours you want on top of it. It's not already got its own colour. Generally, I just want the regular one, and that's what I'd repurchase, not the Eden one. And the rest is kind of a little bit boring but necessary, and these are all my absolute favourites. The Avon Glimmer Stick Brow Definer, which is my favourite eyebrow pencil ever. It's just one of the twist up ones, so really convenient because you don't have to sharpen it, you just twist it up. It's a really nice blonde colour, not too waxy and not too powdery, just a right nice middle ground. Kind of controls your brows a bit, but nothing to stick them together or anything like that. It's just really nice, and yeah, I would definitely buy this again. I think this is maybe the 7th or 8th one of these I've had. Haven't bought it again recently. I haven't even been filling in my brows recently. This is just brow gel from Maybelline, and that's just been kind of what I've been doing recently when I've been really busy. I've been doing really simple makeup looks like this, and nothing that would take ages, so filling my brows just hasn't been a thing that I've been doing recently. And if I have, I've been using MAC Omega eyeshadow, just because I've already got that. And yeah, I have been skipping out on brow pencil, but when I do buy another one, this will be the one that I buy. Another product from Avon is their eyeliner, which is just a really small black eyeliner. There is nothing left in here. The top has actually fell off. There's nothing left, and it's their Super Shock eyeliner in black. This is amazing, but I do find that these days I'll just buy the Rimmel Scandalised one because it's exactly the same product practically. It's really, really creamy. It's really soft, really black, and really smudgeable, but then it sets and it doesn't move. You can put it in the tight line and waterline. It doesn't move all day, and it's just amazing. But like I say, the new Rimmel Scandalised one is amazing. Back in the day, the only ones you could get that were like this was this Avon Super Shock one and the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On ones. And this is obviously like a third of the price of the Urban Decay. But now other places have caught up, and Rimmel is much more easily accessible for me. And buy it at work, which is just so much easier than having to order from an Avon book. So yeah, just buy the Rimmel one, but this is awesome. And last but not least, I hope this video hasn't gone on for about 10 years, but I've got the Maybelline Gel Liner Pot. As you can see, it is all completely gone. This is the second one of these I've used up as well. I love gel liner, but I do actually gravitate towards liquid. It's taken me maybe 2 years to use up this little pot. I do gravitate towards liquid because I just find it more simple to just use that straight off rather than having to dip a brush in a pot, which sounds like the most simple of tasks, dipping a brush in a pot, but when it comes to doing your makeup, it's just whatever is easiest, and liquid liner is just easier for me. This is really, really good. It does stay really well, and I can do it in the waterline and tight line, which is a benefit for it over the liquid liner. I find that liquid liner just would not last and it wouldn't really work. I have to use like a core liner like the Super Shock one and then liquid on top, whereas this I can do all around my eyes, waterlines, everything, and then the flick on top, and it does everything perfectly and stays in place better than anything else. But for me, I just find brushes are hard to come by that are thin enough as well. Like my brush is probably the thinnest brush I could possibly find. I think it's from Sigma. And even then, trying to get a nice little pointy flick is really, really difficult. It just kind of does this like thick little stump, and that kind of frustrates us a bit. So that is why I gravitate towards liquid, but this is a really good gel liner if you're looking for one on a budget. And that is everything I've got. I'm so glad I finally filmed this video. I feel like it's been playing on my mind that I've been needing to film this Empties video for a very long time. So yeah, I'm really glad I filmed it and glad I'm going to be putting a video up very soon, even if it is very late. But thank you for watching if you got to this point. Don't forget to give it a like and comment below videos you want to see in the future. And yeah, I will see you in the next video, which hopefully won't take a month next time. See you later. Bye.